today meant to be a 4:30 finish, but when we got here the board said it closes at 4. I've lost Josh, I don't know where he's gone. They're slower than Flamingo Land's operations, and that is truly saying something. I've never seen Accelerator so empty in my life.
Join us at saying goodbye to the iconic apocalypse.
Baby, don't you know all the little things gon' come and go. Baby, just gotta make up your mind that every little thing's gonna be alright.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another vlog. Today I am here at Drayton Manor Resort. I am with my boyfriend, Joshy, and we have started our day in the Vikings area because that is the entrance that we came in. And I don't think I've ever vlogged it because I was off YouTube pretty much all of last year, and this opened last year. So this is the brand new area. I'm sure you've all seen it before. It's actually really nice. I do like it. It feels very different to Drayton Manor. Like, it doesn't feel like we're in Drayton Manor right now because it feels so different to like all the other areas that this park has got. But it is really nice. It's nice and fresh. Just nice to see this park making investments. I'm also vlogging with a camera because if you've watched my first vlog back, my Portaventura one, I did with my phone and it was awful. I hate vlogging with my phone. So I finally upgraded to the Canon G7X Mark III, which I'm very excited about because it means I've now had all of the Canon cameras in the G7X range, which is quite cool. My little family of cameras. You excited?
Yeah, man.
Rambling on about cameras at a theme park, but yeah, but we're going to start our day on. What are you thinking?
Not 4.
Really?
Probably Loki.
I love Thor.
Oh, yeah.
Josh isn't the biggest fan, but I love it.
It's a bit boring.
I like it. I like it a lot. So we might start our day on Loki. Someone's screaming already. It's not even moving.
It's quiet.
Yeah, it's very quiet today. It's a weekday. Everyone's at school, so we're gonna get on plenty of rides today. We are starting our day on Loki. Walk on queue. I don't think I've ever seen it walk on because all the times we've been here it's been like quite busy. So it's nice to actually just be able to walk on it. It's just starting now, so we'll be on the next cycle. And yeah, it feels good to be walking on it. One thing I did forget to mention is today meant to be a 4:30 finish, but when we got here the board said it closes at 4, so they've actually reduced the hours, and apparently the pre-book is 900. So that's a bit not great. I feel like we'll get on everything anyway because the queues are like minimal today, but I think it's quite bad of them to like reduce park hours. It's a bit strange, but what?
Waiting to get B-roll in your shuttle.
Oh, sorry. Okay, we're going on Loki. I'll see you in a bit. That failed.
Thanks for riding. Thanks for riding.
Oh, it's supposed to go.
Oh my god.
What?
Do you know my wood?
Oh, do you what?
My wood. You don't get it, do you? Of course you take it.
Anytime I'm alone, I can't help thinking about you. All I want, all I need, all I see is just me and you. He giving me that good shit that make me not quit. The good shit. He giving me that good shit that make me not quit. The good shit. He give it to me every day, every day. He give it to me.
So we have just come off Loki. I absolutely adore that ride. It's what?
Walk ahead of me, walk right next to me.
Come on then. We're trying to like vlog separately. It's not going very well. Okay, so we've just come off Loki. I love that ride so much. I love like how it makes my stomach feel like it tickles my stomach so much. You get like a tiny bit of force on it, which I quite like. I feel like not everyone will agree with that, but like there's this weird vlogging with the camera again. I need to get used to it. Yeah, I feel like not everyone is gonna agree with the fact that you get a little bit of force, but I think I personally do, and I like it. Operations work really quick on there. You get really nice views of the park, and like it's just a laugh. Like I adore that flat ride. Probably one of my favourite flat rides like ever. Not even just at Drayton Manor, like just in my list of favourite rides. Loki is definitely up there. It would be great if more parks would invest in some rides like that. Like it's different. I like the fact that you can't really get it anywhere else in the UK. So yeah, I love it. I really do. I actually think Loki's quite underrated. I feel like everyone talks about Thor and Jormungandr, but I feel like Loki's the one. I love it. Another thing I love about Vikings is this little seating area. It reminds me of like a pier, if you were to have a pier. There goes Jormungandr. I do want to get on that today actually. But yeah, and you get to come out here, you can sit by the lake, you can have some food, get great views of Shockwave and Stormforce. And it's just like really nice. It's really nice on a day like today where it's like blue skies. It's just like a really nice view. I remember when they used to have the boat ride here, and they had like another thing like this. I don't know if they still have it. You could just like watch the boat go by, like it was really cool, but they don't have that anymore. Yeah, it's really beautiful. What do you think of Loki? We have very different opinions on it, don't we?
It's a lot better to look at off-ride, like it's very impressive off-ride, but on-ride, yes, it's okay. You get a weird sensation in your stomach, like it tickles your stomach and stuff, but other than that, I was forced just a bit more. But overall, it's not bad. Fully, yeah. I wouldn't queue long for it though.
No, I wouldn't. I love the fact that it was just walk on. But I thought the cycle wasn't too bad on that. Compared to like other Drayton Manor flat rides, they're not that long cycles. In fact, on that it was really good. So now we're going to go on Thor. Another one of my favourite flat rides actually. So we have just come off Thor, and our next ride, and probably our final ride in Vikings, for now, is going to be Jormungandr. This is the Buffalo Coaster, just rethemed for Vikings. Oh, Joshie, look! Oh, I thought that was like a restraint or something on the top of there. Never mind. But yeah, we're going on Jormungandr. Yeah, Thor was really good. I like completely lost my track of thought then. Thor was really good. I do love it. You get a little bit of airtime. Made my stomach go weird, which I wasn't expecting, because like Loki makes my stomach go weird, and like other disco coasters that I've been on don't really make my stomach feel like that, but on Thor it did. So yeah, I wasn't expecting it, but I loved it. It was a lot better than when I went on it last time. Why is there like lines on my camera?
Lol.
I sort this camera out, the settings are all over the place. It's brand new, but yeah, I really enjoyed Thor. Oh, there it goes in the background. That's a sick shot. But yeah, Joshie, what did you think of Thor?
Shit. Joking, it's actually alright. It's better than I thought. Yeah, I got a weird feeling in my stomach. Now it's long cycle, and I got a GoPro.
Yeah, Josh is vlogging with the GoPro now.
Shit, I need to get this off. Back to the 37.
Oh my god. But yeah, we're gonna go.
Yeah, that's how you get less batteries
on. Yeah, we're gonna go on Jormungandr now, and then make our way into the main park. Walk on, as always. So, well, not as always, but walk on. Things we love to see. And yeah, I have already got this cred, so it's not anything new for me. But I haven't been on it since the rebrand. I don't imagine it's actually any different, but I'm excited to get on it. I've not been on it in like 2 years maybe, because I didn't do it at all last year, so it'd be nice to get back on it.
I put that work on you every day when the night fall to the sun come. You done fell in love with a bad guy. I don't compromise my passion. You know what you do for me, I'm doing the same for you. I don't be tripping or making mistakes. I made too many in my past. That's why I fight for the things you believe in. I got your body and put it in drive, baby. Like I got keys in it. We about to take us a vacation. I'm about to put all this vintage loving on you, baby, like it was the late 80s. When you ride on me, baby.
So we have just come off Jormungandr and I was quite disappointed with it actually. It's not as good as I remember it to be. Maybe because since I've been on it I've done things like Shambhala and like Fly Fantasyland. I've done like a lot more bigger coasters. But I don't know, I wasn't expecting much from it anyway because I know that it is like meant to be a family coaster. For me it's more of like a kids coaster. It just goes like so slow. It was on one lap, which I was quite surprised about because today is such a quiet day, and they only put it on one lap on like really busy days, and we just walked on it today. So I feel like it would have been better on 2 laps. You get a bit more to it because it's quite short. But yeah, it doesn't really do anything for me. Like it's slow, there's no force, there's no intensity. Like you get nice views when you go across the lake, but apart from that, it just doesn't really do anything for me. Like it's better being Jormungandr than it was the Buffalo. It's a lot more like spiced up now. Like the station is a lot nicer, the train is a lot nicer. But apart from that, the actual ride doesn't really do much for me. I wouldn't really be bothered if we didn't do it like ever again. But yeah, it's a nice addition to Vikings, like the theming and everything, like it's good, but the actual ride isn't really for me. I've lost Josh, I don't know where he's gone. He was getting shots of Jormungandr. What is happening with my voice today? It keeps breaking. And now I don't know where he's gone. He's gone on the boardwalk. I don't know, this is what I was on about earlier, the boardwalk. And I said that's where you could like watch the boat going past. So yeah, they do still have it, to answer my own question. But yeah, I'm gonna go and look for Josh because I have no idea where he's gone. And then I think we're gonna head over to Shockwave because we're craving a bit of an adrenaline now. Because obviously those rides, they are family rides. They are quite tame and we want something a bit more thrilling. So we're gonna go over to Shockwave. Found him. He sneaks back into Vikings to get some shots on the little pier thing. Found you! You little sneaky.
You were talking that I was getting some shots.
What do you think of Jormungandr?
That's alright. It's definitely a coaster where it's kind of brought back to life, isn't it?
100%.
Without that reimagine, it'll be gone, I reckon. As bad as it sounds.
I agree. Very old coaster.
It's good. Shame it's only on one lap though. To be honest, it goes slow as it is. On one lap, and it makes it worse, doesn't it?
Yep.
Every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day.
All right, I think we're done.
So we have just had 2 rides on Shockwave. We had one on row 4 and one on the front row. The actual ride itself was actually running pretty well. I didn't get any headbanging. I've been on it loads of times, so I kind of know like when to brace myself. You have to brace yourself on that first loop. Just before you go into it, you will get a bit of headbanging. If you put your head forward slightly, you won't get any of that. I kind of just keep my head forward like on the whole thing. You hardly get any headbanging. But it's not running too bad. It's nice and fast. I feel like it's pretty smooth. The only thing I will say is the operations are so slow. They're slower than Flamingo Land's operations, and that is truly saying something. No shade to Flamingo Land, but I do know their operations to be quite slow, and it's just strange. So I feel like Shockwave isn't known for its slow operations, but today is just one of those days where it's quite slow. What do you think?
It was alright. Pretty smooth. It's getting windy though, so you can see the trains fighting it.
Yeah.
I agree. Operations are slow. These 2 trains, I reckon.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But it's 2 trains that help it when it's getting dispatched that slow.
I know, but yeah, the staff need to be a bit quicker.
We're waiting nearly 20 minutes whilst you're in the station.
Yeah, but yeah, it's running pretty well today. The operations just need to speed up a little bit.
Thought I'd end up with Sean, but it wasn't a match. Wrote some songs about Ricky, now I listen and laugh. Even almost got married, and for Pete I'm so thankful. Wish I could say thank you to Malcolm, cause he was an angel. One taught me love, one taught me patience, and one taught me pain.
So we have just come off air race. Josh dragged me on it because he hates me and wants me to suffer on all of these flat rides that I don't like. But we just came off it. To be fair, I did want to give it another go. I've not done it since 2020 maybe. So it's been a good like 2 years. And I still hate it. I don't like it. I feel like that's confirmed it for me. I've tried it a few times now. It just makes me feel grim. Oh, that's very windy. All of my blood just rushes to my feet. I can feel it. My head hurts. It makes me feel dizzy. I don't like it. Like it kicks in straight away. It's not like Thor or like Maelstrom where it takes a while for it to kick in. Like as soon as you're sat down, it feels like you go upside down like straight away. So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of air race. What do you think of it?
It's not bad. It's like a washing machine.
Yeah,
It's you just
that's
spin it
literally what it
around,
is.
spin it around. The hang time is pretty impressive though. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not really much more to say about it really.
No, it's pretty grim.
That's not what I see. Look what I got. Look what you taught me. Yeah, for that I say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so fucking grateful for my head. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so fucking grateful for my head.
Are we on, Joshy?
Dodgems.
Sergeant, who's driving?
Yeah.
I'm the driver. Joshy's the passenger.
Better driver than you.
Absolutely not. So we have done a few rides since I last picked up my vlog. We did air race, which I've already done the review of, I just remembered. We've done Maelstrom and Wave Swinger and Dodgems, and they were all really good. I feel like I'm kind of like outgrowing Maelstrom a little bit. Like I don't enjoy it as much as I used to. It makes me feel a bit grim. I actually prefer this like upside down ride that we went on at Nottingham Goose Fair. Very similar to Maelstrom, it just goes like upside down. I just feel like because maybe it's not as forceful, and Maelstrom is like really forceful. Maybe that's what I don't like about it. I can't quite figure it out. But yeah, it was still kind of enjoyable. We did Wave Swinger as well, which I always love. I love a good ride on Wave Swinger. Like it's just fun. It's not, you know, best ride ever, but it's fun. And we did Dodgems, which Joshy.
Bro, I'm a sick driver.
You are. The original plan was for me to drive, but it kind of changed because I got stuck a lot. And now we're going on accelerator. Ooh. Look how empty it is though.
It's your fault.
I've never seen accelerator so empty in my life. This is mad. It just like echoes. Crazy, isn't it? There's 2 people waiting in the queue. Never seen it so empty. Trashy! I've never seen it so empty. This is mad. Oh my god. Walk on, bro. Let's go. Well, that would have been a good shot if I got there in time. Managed to bag the front row, which I'm very happy about. I'm very excited. come off accelerator. I'm really zoomed in. I really can't get used to this camera yet. I need to like go through the settings and stuff. I've literally taken it out of the box and gone straight into vlogging with it, so I need to sort it out. But we have just come off accelerator. That is actually so much better than I remembered. Again, I've not done it in about 2 years, and we've got the very front row. And it was so much better on the front than I remember it being on the back. I just feel like it's quite forceful, and it makes my stomach go a little bit weird, especially when you go backwards. Like, it feels like something's going like wrong, and like the drops are really good, and I don't know, like I just like it. Yeah, it's a lot better than I remembered, because before I kind of wasn't too bothered about going on it, but we did it this time, which I'm really happy about actually, because that is so much better than I remembered, and it goes actually quite high, and you get some really nice views across the park, especially on the front row. It's definitely a front row roller coaster for me, same with Shockwave. Yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Some of the rides closed today are Jolly Buccaneer. Not sure why, maybe it's staffing, maybe it's got something wrong with it, I don't know. But Jolly Buccaneer is closed, not a massive loss. I feel like it's kind of like Wave Swinger, but you're on boats and it's kind of bigger. I can't really see what I'm filming because of the sun. But Jolly Buccaneer is closed. I think Polperro is closed, which is the train ride, which again, not a massive loss. And there's a ride in Thomasland closed, but I can't remember what it was. So the majority of the rides are open, which is great, and the operations haven't actually been too bad. Shockwave a bit questionable, but apart from that, they haven't been too shabby. Especially at accelerator, like they're not just waiting around for people. As soon as they've got like their load filled, that's it, they'll send it, and then if they get more people, they'll just have to be on the next one. Like, I love that. Like, they're constantly getting the accelerator train out, which is great. I love to see that. We love fast operations. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it a day, because there isn't much else to do. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little bit bored, because it is a family park. It's not, you know, it's not catered to enthusiasts like us who want like an adrenaline. What do you think of accelerator?
Just accelerated.
It's so funny.
That was right today for me.
Was it?
Yeah, generally. Which really surprised me. It was really good. It surprised me more than this. Well, it was really good. It's actually really good. It was actually quite intense.
I know. I really enjoyed that.
Amazing. Really good ride.
Sick.
Sick.
Awesome. And there it goes.
Accelerating.
This is also another little addition to Vikings. I thought I would show you as we're heading out of the park. But they have this like massive like throne here, and it says Drayton Manor Resort. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of the new logo. I kind of prefer the old one. It has grown on me, but I'm just like, I still prefer the old one. But yeah, it looks quite nice when it's around the park, especially in the Vikings entrance. It's all brown, like that looks really nice. But overall, I just prefer the old logo. But this is quite cool. Sat chilling on the throne. Drayton Manor Resort. I get a nice view over Vikings here actually, especially when both rides are going at the same time. That's actually quite cool. Yeah, it's quite a comfy chair actually. I do love the theming in Vikings as well, like these little benches. They're not just like normal benches, like they've probably themed them up. These little like shields on them as well. They have shields on some of the fencing just there. Yeah, it's a nice area overall. Like, it's definitely grown on me. I feel like at first I was a bit like, oh, it's a bit empty, it's a bit bare, but now like plants have grown, they've put more benches in, etc, etc. It's pretty good. I like it. It's a very nice area, especially compared to the rest of Drayton Manor. Like, this is nice and fresh and it's new, whereas I think the rest of it is a tiny bit run down, so it's a very nice area. So we have come to the end of our day here at Drayton Manor. Oh. We've had a pretty good... Joshie, shut up. We have had... Scooby-Doo. We have had a pretty decent day here at Drayton Manor. It was a lot better than I expected. I feel like if you go with the right company, you can have a really good time. It is about like 3:30ish. We're leaving a bit early just because we've pretty much like done everything that we want to, done everything that we need. And what?
It's just been announced
What?
by Drayton Manor. Join us at saying goodbye to the iconic apocalypse, as its closure paves way for thrilling future developments.
Oh, interesting. Apocalypse is confirmed to be going. Sheesh. Oh, we should have gone on it. Well, no, because I'm not a biggest fan of drop towers. But anyways, we've had a very good day at Drayton Manor. My favourite ride was definitely Thor. I adore that ride. I loved Loki, and I also loved Accelerator. Accelerator really stood out to me today. So yeah, it's not been a bad day. Operations have been quite hit and miss on some rides. They've been amazing, like in Vikings. Like, big shout out to the staff, because all of them are so friendly and nice and always got a smile on their faces. Air race staff was really nice. Joshua, you've had a good day?
You know what? It's been better than I expected it to be.
Same.
It's been a good day. Chill out day at Drayton Manor Resort.
Yeah.
Local park. Good way to start the road trip.
Yes, oh my god, I forgot about that. So basically, we have like 26 trips organised
It's been 2 months.
for 2 months.
Permitting, there's no like cancellations.
Oh yeah.
There's 21 100% confirmed, and there's a few in the works. Got to see the final details worked on.
Yeah, so we have a lot of content coming up on both of our channels. We're going to be absolutely knackered, but we're grinding out the last month of the season, trying to get as much in as possible whilst we can. So yeah, definitely subscribe if you want a lot of vlogs
Don't
coming.
doubt our commitment. Because a lot of these a lot of these parks take like 3-4 hours on a train.
We're travelling a lot and we're spending a lot of money, but you know what, it's going to be so worth it. I'm so excited, and today was a very good start. So on that note,
If you want to be part of the road trip on my side, subscribe to me.
you didn't do that on your channel. You didn't tell your subscribers to subscribe to me.
I forgot about that bit.
Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Joshy! I will see you guys next time for a brand new video. Bye!
We're gonna be alright, 'cause ain't nobody like me.